I'm hoping that you guys can see me and I haven't cut myself out here. I'm using a stick thingy today. What are these birds doing here, man? Anyway, so obviously my Airbnb apartments are finished now. So that side is done. So what's next? We're building, right? You can tell, can't you? You can tell, can't you? This is what's going to be next. So my next agenda is to continue with work up here. This bird is always here. This bloody crow, whatever it is here. Can you see that? There's usually two of them. They come and sit here together and they make so much noise. They're so annoying. See? There you go. See it? Very, very frustrating. Do you have nothing else to do except stand here and make noise? Ah, you can't find somewhere else to go? Chalet. Anyway. See, yeah, that's where it sits. There's only one today, but usually there's two of them. Maybe it's calling for its partner. I don't know. But anyway, don't disturb my video, please. So up here is what I want to start work on. So I think the next thing that I really need to do is I need to plaster, have all these walls plastered, right? So right now I'm in my bedroom. I don't know where I'm going to get the money to do this. I really, really don't. But from what I can see of the past, using the past as an example, I managed to complete the 2 Airbnbs not knowing how I was going to do it. So I'm going to do this. I don't know how much, in fact, I need to get a quote for this place to be plastered. I don't know how much this is going to cost me, but I think I need to do it. I just really want to, I'm determined to get this place completed by the end of this year. Well, not fully completed, but to get the whole house closed up so that it can stop being like an apartment and be a house. Like I have to push. So like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of things this year and hopefully I'll be able to plaster. Oh, hi, they're back. Now there's 2 of them. Oh, the other one just flew away. Okay, there it is. See, there they go. Lovers, eh? Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to get this place plastered and closed up, which means that obviously I have to get windows and stuff like that. It's almost like once you start, you have to keep the ball rolling. So once I get it plastered, the next thing I think I need to do is I need to get the windows in. Now, what I'm not sure about is this bloody polystyrene thing up here. Because honestly, this polystyrene thing, I'll show it to you in a sec, right? In fact, I'll show it to you now. So this polystyrene that we have here, they're supposed to spray it, right? Which was never done because I just didn't have the money to do it at the time. So I'm gonna get the guys to probably use some type of board to just cover it up because I'm not gonna do the whole spraying thing. It's gonna be a crazy amount of money right now, which I don't have to invest. So I'm gonna probably just get them to like board it up and then just like skim over it or whatever it is that they do. And I just need to get it clean. I just need to get this place up and done really. So I'm really gonna push to have that done. Sometimes I get worries coming up here because the last time I was here, right, I saw a cat running up the stairs and I was like, oh my gosh, can you imagine if I went up there and the cat was there and it jumped out at me? Anyway, yeah, so as you can see, even as I'm walking down the stairs here, you can see how open it is, right? So somehow all of this needs to be closed. So like all up here needs to be closed up somehow. Now I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here, but it's got to be something. So this is where I am here right now. This is the house, but all of this just needs some work done to it. It's quite difficult to show you because I'm just filming myself, but let's go this way. Okay, so as you come from the house where I'm at now, so you walk up the stairs here, all the way around here, and this is just opened, just completely open. So I need to kind of like maybe roof it or something and just close it up. Just close the whole place up so that the whole house can be watertight. I mean, as you come down here, the windows here are all done, right? These types. Ignore the cobwebs, please. They come all the time. Clean them, they come. So this is all done. So this is fine. So this is closed up. It's really the next floor that has had nothing done to it. So that needs work. And then after that, the front of the house is like completely trashed, right? Turn this light off. Yeah, the front of the house is complete trash. So again, over here, I still have my what do you call these? Tiles. So this is actually meant to be for here. So this place here has already been screeded. In fact, let me stand this way so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. So this place has already been screeded. So this is the front of the house. Okay, so we have some windows. There's one there and there's one behind this wood thing, right? So this is the front. So this is the entrance. So this is like a kind of reception area. So this here has been screeded already. So I need them to I would need them at some point, and obviously not yet because that's a finishing item, to tile it, screed the stairs because I think the stairs need to be re-screeded. You can see that there is a lot of issues. See the green growing on the concrete there because it's just left exposed. All of that needs to be done. These door frames, which I don't know why they're there, they're just stupid, just need to come out. The wood, as you can see here, let me show you. The wood is just falling apart for the door frame. You can see it, it's just falling apart. So all of that needs to be fixed and stuff. And then, like I said, over here needs a lot of work. This place is just such trash. In fact, every time I look at this, I get so annoyed. Because I'm not a person who likes mess, and so this is very annoying for me to see this amount of mess. So this is it. Now this here was from the second apartment. Remember when they did the demolishing? So when they demolished the whole place, this was the rubble that was there. Now the reason that I haven't told them to get rid of it yet is because I want to plaster upstairs. So because I want to plaster upstairs, I'm going to need sand, and I don't want to buy sand when there's already sand here. There's so much sand in this ground. So I will let them dig the ground here again, and then I'll backfill it with all this rubble. Because I don't want to get rid of this just so the place looks nice for now, and then have to buy sand and, you know, like, it just won't make sense, or have to look for filling to refill the floor. So that's the plan to do that. So that's what's going to happen next. Because the Airbnb side is all done. It all looks fine and pristine, but just out here is just trash, and I just don't like it. Like the guys, when they come to build for you, they just leave stuff around. It's just mess. Like these boxes should not be here. This should not be here. None of this should be here, right? The mess, look, someone's headpan that's been left. I see clothes around sometimes. Like the place is just a mess, and I just want to get rid of all of this. My dad used to complain about this stuff as well all the time. You know, my dad used to complain about a lot of stuff. Dela, aren't you going to tell them to tidy up? Eh? Huh? And then when he sees them, he has to go at them too. He's like, you people, you come here and you're just leaving things like this. That's not how you do it, is it? It's not how you do it. So his voice is just in my head. But yeah, so this needs to be done. And you can see here, look, there's this, I don't even know what this pipe thing is here. Some type of electricals. So you can see, because this is here, right, the floor needs screeding to be over that, right, to cover that up so that it doesn't get broken. So all of this needs to be done, but I'm gonna definitely start with the screeding at the top. Not the screeding, sorry, the plastering of the blocks up the top. That's gonna be my next move, but I need to get a quote. So I think that when it comes to stuff like this, you need to be intentional, right? So I'm gonna actually get them to give me a quote. I don't have money to pay, but I'm gonna get them to give me a quote, so I now have a number in my head as to what it's going to cost me to just plaster that. And then I'm going to plaster it somehow. I'm going to plaster it. I don't know how, but somehow God's going to do it, and I'm going to plaster it, and it will be done, you know? Yeah, so I'm actually really excited about doing that. I don't know. I didn't know that I really liked building until now, when the Airbnb's finished. And I'm like, oh, so what do I do now? Because building has just become a part of my life. This year I do have some plans for building, but anyway, let me just finish my house. Let's just say that. Let me just finish my house and let's see. But yeah, I'm excited about being able to do the next phase. There's still lots that I haven't done inside the main house. You know, I still don't have wardrobes and stuff like that. I know lots of you say, oh, but just, you know, do a DIY something. I'm not a DIY like that. Not like that. I like to build and put things together, but because of I know the spec that I want in this house, it's not for me. It's not for me to do it. It needs to be done properly. Like my kitchen, it needs to be done I want the wardrobe to be done properly. So therefore, I'm not going to do them until I know that I can do them properly. That's what the whole thing is. Yeah, call me bougie if you want. I can't help it. I just feel like your home is your sanctuary and I want to be comfortable. One of the things about being here in Ghana is that you can lack a lot of things, but if you have a roof over your head where you're comfortable, then half your problems are gone. Half your problems are gone. So that's why I'm putting so much effort into the house. And obviously, you know, the day that it's my turn to transition, my children will have something amazing. That's the plan. So I just want to work really hard and know that I've done something for them. Because I feel like sometimes, I'm going off the building subject now, but sometimes we as Black people, we don't leave anything for our children. We don't take care of them. And so, not that we don't take care of them, please don't mix up my words, right? Not that we don't take care of them, we don't look to the future enough, right? So we're so busy struggling and trying to survive for today, put a meal on the table for today. We've forgotten about the future. Then when something does happen, we realize that we've left nothing for the next generation, and we're continuously having to start over and over and over again. So like, for example, I mean, how can I say this? So for example, like say my parents didn't have anything to leave me. Now I'm going to start from ground zero, right? Now I'm going to start looking for land. I'm going to start trying to build a house. Do you know what I mean? And then the same thing happens again, another cycle. I didn't leave it to my children. Now my children have to start again. It's like you're constantly working from the ground up, right? Every generation, there should be a level up, a level up, a level up. Like you have to push yourself to do something to get a level up. Like you have to help your next generation up. And so that's what I'm trying to do by getting this house done and to a good standard, you know. So maybe, I don't know, 30 years from now, this will all be out of date. Who knows? But I'm just going to do what I can do, and you should too. But anyway, I'm going to end the video there. Hopefully you understood what I was saying about all the plans that I have for the house. I'm praying to God that I can find a way to make this happen. God knows that I need a break right now, and I would love to, I wouldn't say, yeah, I'd love to have a distraction, a good distraction, a healthy distraction, not a distraction that causes me more stress, just a good distraction. So to work on that would bring me great joy. So hopefully God will drop some money in my lap so that I can start the plastering. But anyway, I'm going to end the video there. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Don't forget to also like, comment, and share this video. Until next time, I am out.
Me wind and